Aha, bonjour, Anishinaabe Dug. Minawa, Nindinawe Magani Dug. Minawa, Niji Anishinaabe. Minawa, Ninjiwamug. Hello, all my friends out there. We are doing our language table today, so I'm going to share my screen with everybody. And we're kind of switched it up a little bit. Talking about, well, we'll just get started here. Okay, we'll see what we're talking about. So we have bonjour. Welcome to Ojibwe Language Table with West Jourdain. Lesson number 11, Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. Vocabulary and conversation. Okay, so just a review of our self-intro again. Bonjour, Kinawia, West Jourdain Indigenous Cause, Gitagabanesi Indigo, Bigizi Nindudame, Misquagamiwi, Zagaiganing Nindunjuba, Ga Asanitsa. Okay, so this week's lesson, we're working on the phrase Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. Okay, break that down. We got Aaniin, e, je, we, buk, agwajiing. Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. How is the weather outside? Okay, Aaniin, meaning how, in what way, or why. So in this case, we have how or what. Ezhiwebak comes from the word ezhiwebud, which means it is a certain weather condition. So when we talk about that in past tense form, or when we ask the question of how it was, this I changes to E, and this D will change to K. I need a little more clarification on that, but that's what happens. That's why we see ezhiwebak coming from the stem word ezhiwebud. Okay, agwajiing is outside or outdoors. So, Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. How's the weather outside? Our first word we have is mijakwad. 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 Okay, short vowels in here. Mijakwad. Mijakwad. And mijakwad is this term for weather. And we'll just leave it at that until we get further on into our presentation. Keep that one in mind. Mijakwad. Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. Ningwakwad. Ningwakwad. Okay, one short vowel, long vowel, and a short vowel. I, Ningwakwad. Ningwakwad. Is this in our picture? Ningwakwad. Okay, explain a little bit about that coming up here. Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. Nudin. Long vowel, short vowel. Nudin. Nudin. And Nudin is this right here. This scene right here. Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. And give me one is this right down here. Give me one. Aaniin, ezhiwebak, agwajiing. How is the weather outside? Zugipun. Zugipun. Some say it's two long vowels and a short There's one long vowel, zu, short, ge. And this N could be pun or poon. Zugi pun, zugi poon. Ushke gin, it's up to you, however you want to say that. Zugi pun, zugi poon. And this is zugi poon. This is what's happening when we say zugi poon. All right, Aaniin ezhiwebak agwajiing. Now we're in a conversation talking about present tense. Aaniin ezhiwebak agwajiing noongum. How is the weather outside today? Aaniin ezhiwebak agwajiing noongum. Okay, then we get into past tense. Aaniin ga ezhiwebak agwajiing bijinago. Aaniin ga ezhiwebak agwajiing bijinago. Okay, so bijinago, past tense. Noongum, present tense. And our third one, we have future tense. Aaniin wa ezhiwebak agwajiing wabang. Future tense, wabang. Aaniin wa ezhiwebak agwajiing wabang. So you notice, I notice a little pattern here. We have Aaniin, and then our word changed from ezhiwebak, from ezhiwebud. And then when you add this ga here means it is you'll see when we answer the question, it changes from ga to gi. Same with, so ga or gi or ga is past tense, wa is future tense. Something that did happen or was, and then something future tense, what will or want to, or anything that happens in the future, got anything that happens in the past. So we're going to see a pattern here when we get into it, and we'll just get right into noongum. Okay, I don't know if that's blocking that M up here, but here it is anyway. Aaniin ezhiwebak agwajiing noongum. How is the weather outside today? Talking about present tense. And your response to that can be mijakwad. We've seen our word mijakwad in the beginning. Mijakwad agwajiing noongum. It is good weather outside today. One thing I want to note, you can add this agwajiing in there if you would like. It's up to you, bushke again. Not necessarily need to be in there from my thoughts or my point of view, because you can have weather happening inside. Okay, it can't rain inside, it can't snow inside, it can't do any of those features that we showed earlier inside. But if you want to add this just to prolong the word, because it sounds better that way too, you can add that in there, and it makes it sound like a big long word. So we can say mijakwad agwajiing noongum. Mijakwad, it is good weather. Agwajiing, outside. Noongum, today. It is good weather outside today. Mijakwad agwajiing noongum. Okay, next one. Ningwakwad agwajiing noongum. Ningwakwad agwajiing noongum. It is cloudy outside today. Ningwakwad agwajiing noongum. Okay, next one. Nuden agwajiing noongum. Nuden agwajiing noongum. It is windy outside today. Give me one agwajiing noongum. Give me one agwajiing noongum. It is raining outside today. And our last one, Sugipun agwajiing noongum. Sugipun agwajiing noongum. It is snowing outside today. So just take note of today. I've only talked about 5, just to kind of get an idea of how we use our tense markers. And there are other weather terms such as gisana, gajate, niskadad. You can also say minogijikad. We can add those on in another lesson, maybe next week's lesson, but just 5 for today, and we're going to use it 15 different ways. So here's our first 5. Our next 5, we have Aaniin ga ezhiwebak agwajiing bijinago. And I don't know if you can see behind my picture here, there's a question mark right in here. Aaniin ga ezhiwebak agwajiing bijinago. How was the weather outside yesterday? So here's our Aaniin, how, ga, past tense, was, ezhiwebak, the weather, agwajiing, outside, bijinago, yesterday. Okay, so that's Aaniin ga ezhiwebak agwajiing bijinago. How was the weather outside yesterday? So when we add our tense markers on here, you're going to see them at the beginning of our weather words. So we have gi, where I said it switched from ga when I asked the question to gi, still meaning past tense. It mijakwad bijinago. It was good weather yesterday. Gi mijakwad bijinago. Okay. Gi ningwakwad bijinago. Gi ningwakwad bijinago. And again, you can put agwajiing in here. Agwajiing in here before bijinago or after bijinago. It's up to you. Giningwakwad bijinago agwajiing. It was cloudy outside yesterday. Ginudin bijinago. Ginudin bijinago. It was windy outside yesterday. Ginudin agwajiing bijinago. Or if it was super windy, really windy, you could say gichinuding bijinago agwajiing. However you want to say that. Okay, so one word here, a little different. We come across one with the initial vowel change. Okay, so we have our G from gimme one changes to K. Gi kimi one agwajiing bijinago. Gi kimi one bijinago. It was raining yesterday. Gi kimi one agwajiing bijinago. It was raining outside yesterday. And here's another example of initial vowel change. We have, when we do our tense markers, some of these first letters have a, not initial vowel change, initial consonant change, sorry. G, consonant G changed to K. Consonant Z changed to S. So it flows a little better. So we have Gisugipun bijinago. Gisugipun bijinago. It was snowing yesterday. Or if you want to add the word agwajiing, Gisugipun agwajiing bijinago. It was snowing outside yesterday. So just keep in mind those consonant vowel changes here. G to K, Z to S. I think it's ZH to SH. G to K, Z to S. B to P. The consonant B changes to P. In some cases, we'll go over that list too in our future lessons. So getting on with our last set of 5 words in conversation, how to respond to someone asking, Aaniin wa ezhiwebak agwajiing wabang. Aaniin wa ezhiwebak agwajiing wabang. Okay, here's our wa. Talking future tense. Wabang, tomorrow. How will the weather be outside tomorrow? Aaniin wa ezhiwebak agwajiing wabang. And we don't know. We don't know. We're not what do they call them? Psychics. You know, we don't know what the weather is going to be like. But what we can guess on our weather. So again, we have our future tense marker in front of our word. We mijakwad agwajiing wabang. We mijakwad agwajiing wabang. It will be good weather outside tomorrow. Notice I added agwajiing in here just to prolong, make the word longer, make it sound cool. You can also say in this one here, I didn't put it down, but I thought of this just now. You could say gonna budge. Gonna budge. Okay? G-A-N-A-B-A-J. Short A is gonna budge. And you can say that before any of these or after. Okay, so this one would sound like gonna budge we mijakwad agwajiing wabang. Gonna budge we mijakwad agwajiing wabang. And gonna budge is a word in Ojibwe that means perhaps. Perhaps so, or perhaps. So perhaps it will be good weather tomorrow, because we don't know when we talk about the future. Gonna budge we mijakwad agwajiing wabang. Perhaps it will be good weather outside tomorrow. Okay. Next word, we ningwakwad agwajiing wabang. It will be cloudy outside tomorrow. We ningwakwad agwajiing wabang. It will be cloudy outside tomorrow. Again, you can put gonna budge there. Gonna budge we ningwakwad agwajiing wabang. It will be cloudy outside perhaps it will be cloudy outside tomorrow. Okay, our next one we have here, we nudin agwajiing wabang. It will be cloudy or will be windy outside tomorrow. We nudin agwajiing wabang. It will be windy outside tomorrow. And again, we don't know that. You can say gonna budge we nudin agwajiing wabang. It will be, perhaps it will be windy outside tomorrow. So yeah, let's just start using gonna budge here as it fits into this when we talk about the future. Gonna budge we kimiwan agwajiing wabang. Gonna budge we kimiwan agwajiing wabang. Perhaps it will be raining outside tomorrow. And notice here we have our tense marker followed by consonant vowel change, G to K. We kimiwan agwajiing wabang. It will be raining outside tomorrow. And our last one, we sugipun agwajiing wabang. We sugipun agwajiing wabang. It will be snowing outside tomorrow. Gonna budge we sugipun agwajiing wabang. Perhaps it will be snowing outside tomorrow. So remember our word gonna budge? Perhaps, maybe so. You can put that in front of these future tense sentences when responding to Aaniin wa ezhiwebak agwajiing wabang. So future tense, gonna budge, add it to this, practice, practice, practice. And that's all we have for today. Miigwech bizendawiyeg, minawa miigwech ki ganawabandameg. Thank yous for listening. Thank yous for watching. Gigawabamininim, minawa. I will see yous all again soon. So gigawabmin minawa.